You're watching the Ultimate Football Guide, presented by Studio 9. Watch 9 Overtime every Friday night at 10:15 p.m. to find out the upcoming game of the week, and that's where you'll be able to pick up your very own copy of the Ultimate Football Guide.
We're back on the Borderland Football Preview Show on Studio 9. We've talked UTEP and New Mexico State. Now it's time for the high schools. Joining us now is our new 9 Overtime crew. Of course, myself, Ed Stansbury, back for year number 8. And into the studio this year, it is Sam Guzman and Jason Flores from the Coldest Zone podcast. Sam and Jason, I want to give you the opportunity. We're so excited to have you. And what are you looking forward to this year?
Hey, Colin, last year I got to spend some time out on the field. Really exciting. But to be in studio, I feel like it's a really different ballgame. So I'm looking forward to it, and I cannot wait.
Colin, you know I've been waiting for this opportunity. I had to go walk Andy's dogs, throw Preston's trash. I had to do all that, but hey, you know what? It's all worth it, man. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Jason's obviously filled in years past. He's done a great job. We're so excited to have him on full time. Ed, again, year 8 for you on the show. And last year, 3 teams from El Paso made round 3 of the playoffs for the first time since 2014. Of course, Eastwood in 6A, Conatua in 5A, Riverside in Class 4A. A year that doesn't happen very often. Take me back to it a little bit.
Yeah, it was an incredible finish for the 3 teams that made it. You look at Eastwood High School and what Julio Lopez did. Struggled through district play, but put it together when it counted during the playoffs. And Gary Recorder over at Riverside, a tremendous job with Angel Speedy Munoz leading the way. It was a fantastic finish, and they certainly made El Paso proud.
And Jason, who are maybe 3 teams that you could see maybe potentially making a run like that this year?
Yeah, for sure. There's 3 teams that I see in the 2022 season in 1-5A Division II. I like Conatheo. Offensively, we know what we're getting with LJ Martin, but defensively, they're stacked with the Carrillo brothers. That's a good team to watch. In District 1-4A, Riverside. Riverside's coming back really strong. We got Speedy on offense, but on defense, they got a few returning players to finish out. In District 1-5A Division II, the Parkland Matadors. New coach, 2 D1 commits, team's got a chance.
You know, and speaking of like D1 commits and all those great players, I feel like this year there's a lot of excitement when it comes to the talent here in the Borderland. Ed, just I guess run me through like who are some guys to watch out for this year?
Well, it's an exciting time to be a fan of high school football right here in the Borderland. You think all the way back to 1997 where we had 5 D1 commits. Ooh. That might be broken this year in 2022. You guys got guys like Jaden Wilson out of Austin going to UNM, Tyrone McDuffie, TD3 going to Colorado, LJ Martin, Stanford. So many guys. The list is growing as we speak.
5 D1 commits as we stand. 7 guys actually have Division I offers. So a fantastic year. Jason, you're going through the new districts in El Paso this year just a little bit. We do, and it's very different this year than it's ever been. El Dorado moving up to 6A. Chapin dropping from 5A Division I to 5A Division II. All of the Isleta schools moving up to 5A Division I to be in a league together with Horizon. 4A Division I, Austin Bowie, Irvin dropping down from 5A for the first time in a very long time to be with Riverside and San Rosario, Clinton, Mountain View, and Fabens in a 4A Division II district with teams from outside of the city. Jason, just overall, what do you think of the shakeup in realignment this time?
You know, it's happened the last few, maybe 3 or 4 years. It's happened like that, but you know what? With 6A, I think that's going to kind of stay the same. When we get into 5A, Conatheo is still going to be dominant, but when we get into District 4A, we got Austin in the mix now. It's not just Riverside anymore.
And just, you know, speaking of those teams, really tough question early on in the season. Who is going to be one of the top teams here in the city?
You know, I've been thinking a lot about this over the summer, and I'm kind of going with the sleeper pick. They were my sleeper team last year, and they had a favorable season. But look out for the Pebble Hill Spartans, Mark Torres. They're going to be great.
Jason, who's your favorite to be the best team in the city this year?
I'm going to go with the Conatheo Eagles. I like LJ Martin. I like that offense. Defensively, they're stacked, and they always come out to play every year, and they have that bad taste in their mouth. They should have won that last game last year.
All right, that's our 9 Overtime crew, and be on the lookout for our Ultimate Football Guide. This, of course, our Ultimate Football Guide season preview on Studio 9. 9 Overtime begins August 26th, our first episode at 10:15 p.m. that night. Myself, Colin Deaver, Ed Stansbury, Sam Guzman, Jason Flores, Andy Morgan will be helping us out with Game of the Week as well. Again, August 26th at 10:15 p.m.